Hey, Sheffy, how are you?
I am wonderful. I'm here in Florida at the Key Lime Pie Company store, and I'm here to do a show. And I have Louis here, and we're going to talk to him about his products and his store. And it's a little nippy in Florida. It was 40 degrees this morning when I got up, although it's almost 60 already. But it's a kind of weather that sends Floridians to the earmuffs and scarves in their closets for the most part.
I will tell you, and welcome to the Food and Booze Show, by the way. I just wanted to jump in right with Chef. I'm in Denver, and it's a little bit colder here, but apparently it's freezing everywhere else in the country. So lucky you, you're down in Florida.
I know. I saw a satellite map of the U.S. last night, and it was like something out of one of those apocalypse movies, and it was just white covering the whole country just about.
I pinned something the other day, and it's a sweatshirt that I think the rest of the country needs, and it just says, "I'm freaking cold." Just right on the sweatshirt. I'm cold, and I think everybody else is too. Let me throw in some comments because there's a couple people that are excited. You ready for it?
Yep.
So Nazim says, and lots of it, key lime, of course. So welcome to our brother. Cheryl says, I shouldn't watch this so early. Oh, of course. Look it's broken. It's broken.
Yep. I know. I had the same problem the other day.
Look what else is missing. This is what happened in my show. My tiara is missing, my lower third. So we're just going to have to look at you and Louis. You know, I need cute guys to look at.
It's a good, Google works. When it works great, it's really good, and when it doesn't, it's still pretty good. So
exactly. A couple other comments we do have. Dave Pike says he's coming in from cold and sunny Sussex. Jamal has said the other day, so cool to start the new year with my favorite friends. Michael Thomas says, Chef's here, LOL. Elena is here. You know, she's over in London. Yes, and Cheryl says, I shouldn't watch this so early, yet here I am wanting key lime pie. Hello, all.
I feel sorry for Nazim because that's all he keeps asking me is when I'm going to make key lime pie on my show because he loves it. And in Italy, there ain't no way you're getting key lime pie. So
exactly. He's going to be
keyboard.
He needs virtual key lime pie. And Lainey Sullivan tuned in as well. She says, welcome, morning all, finally tuning in. So good to see her out in the audience, too.
And I do want to share this picture real quick. I know you posted it, but this was just great.
Let them eat pie.
I think that kind of says it all. I would sing the song from, what was the movie where they sang Me Oh My, I Love Pie. Michael the Archangel, I can't remember the name of it now. John Travolta was in it. But she sang a song all about pie. So, although I think they left key lime out of it, which was really a sin. That's one of my favorites. So let's get into it. Let's talk to Louis now. Let's tell me a little bit about your store and how you got started and how this whole thing began for you.
My name's Louis Moorhead, and I founded the Florida Key Lime Pie Company back in 2006. We started off as a producer of what most people in Florida consider to be the best key lime pie in the state of Florida. We started off in Titusville, Florida. And about 3 years ago, we moved our operation from Titusville to Cocoa Village, Florida. As part of our operation, we produce a real Florida key lime pie made with real Florida key limes. This is a big issue with a lot of Floridians. Some folks that are coming maybe from out of state or other areas have had maybe a green key lime pie in the past. So as part of our tour in our store, we're an all Florida store, we educate the general public and our guests as to what key limes really are. And they're actually yellow in nature. They're a thinner skinned lime. When folks come into our store, they're offered a sample of our products. We also do an array of different tropical and seasonal cheesecakes. In our key lime pie line, we do key lime pie in a cup. We have regular graham cracker crust, chocolate graham cracker crust, and we produce a gluten-free version. We do key lime pie in a coconut shell, where we actually take a coconut shell, we sand the bottom flat so it'll sit level on the table. We put our proprietary blend of our graham cracker crust in the bottom, and then our secret recipe, family recipe of our key lime pie batter to fill the remaining part of the shell. We provide key lime pie by the slice in both regular and chocolate graham cracker crusts. And then we do 3 versions of our whole pie. We do our 9-inch, 32-ounce home-style market pie, which is an uncut pie. And then we do our 9-inch, 40-ounce restaurant-style deep dish. That's pre-cut into 8 slices and has a wax paper division in between each of the slices. That particular product is what we sell to over 170 different restaurants here in the state. We sell to assisted living facilities throughout Florida. We also sell to a vast number of resorts, to include Westgate Resorts. They've just recently purchased our Cocoa Beach Pier, and they have a couple of large resorts over in the Central Florida area. We coincidentally sell to another pier up in Daytona Beach, which is a lot of fun to make deliveries to. We carry a vast array of cheesecakes. Our specialty is our guava and our mango cheesecake, and then we do a combination of the two called guavango. That's a layered cheesecake with guava and mango. And that's also done on our proprietary graham cracker crust as a base. We do a salted caramel pecan that's very popular, and a chocolate Irish and pumpkin Irish stout cheesecake.
Look at Chef's face. I love that. That all sounds so good. Do you have any things you can show us, you guys? Do you have any other pies you can show us?
We're gonna get to some samples.
Oh, awesome! Because that all sounds so good. Wow. And how many restaurants do you supply to in the States? Or in the state of Florida? Did you say?
A little over 170 restaurants.
Wow.
And that's mostly on this coast.
It's mostly on the east coast of Florida. We dabble a little bit into Orlando. One of the things that we've become very, I guess, famous for is a product that we call mushies. And we developed this 3 years ago when we opened our retail store. This is where we take our key lime pie and or cheesecakes and we mush them down into a mason jar. And we've coined some very unique names for most of our cheesecake flavored mushies, to include our most popular one, which has been featured 3 times with Bright House Channel 13 and Allison Walker here in Central Florida and on Bay 9 News. It's called Fell Off Me Bike and Crapped Me Pants. And this is a combination of an Oreo and double chocolate fudge cheesecake. And there's a little funny story as to how the name was coined from our former chef who was from Jamaica. Another very popular mushy is called pelican poop. And being that we live here on the coast, most people, when they come into our store, they get a good laugh when they read our names.
I love that. Fell off me bike and crapped my pants.
Crapped me pants. And that's sort of the Jamaican twang. We have an array of different key lime mushies as well, where we might incorporate our Tortuga Rum Cakes. We have a pineapple and coconut rum cake is very popular. We also use a new product. It's a coconut palm sugar in our mushy.
That's very cool. And coconut sugar is better for you, the coconut palm sugar. It's a lower glycemic. It doesn't hit you as hard with the sugar, so that's nice that you're trying that. Now, I got to tell you, I hope you copyrighted mushies.
We have everything in our line is trademarked and
Good,
copyrighted.
because I'm telling you, that's like a blogger's dream. I almost said wet dream, but I can't say that.
Wait, too late.
So we won't even go there. To see something like that and to create something in a jar, because there are desserts in jars that everybody's been making, but I mean, this whole concept of it is like outrageous. I love it.
We've had a local company try to knock us off in the last year.
Well,
It's something very similar to what we do. So.
Well, I guess flattery is it's a great form of you're on the right path, right? Or the trying to emulate you is good flattery.
I would agree. A little bit more about what we do. Our store is an all-Florida store. We have over 4,500 items here in our store that, for the most part, are made here in Florida and produced here in Florida. When you enter our store, you're greeted, you're given a sample of our key lime pie, and we pretty much sample every product that we sell, whether it be spices, hot sauces, barbecues, sauces, rubs, marinades, candies, and the list goes on. Amanda McKinney, our store manager, is going to come over and give the chef some samples here in a moment, and Steph Stubbe is going to come over following Amanda. She's our assistant manager, and talk a little bit more about some of our products. One unique thing that we do here is we carry 4 different wines here from Florida. They're all tropical fruit wines, so it's very different than your normal grape-based wine. We carry about 32 different Florida handcrafted beers from some local handcraft breweries here in the area along the East Coast. As part of our store, we're very unique here. When you walk in, you have a feeling of peace and serenity. It's very relaxing. You feel like you're walking on water. But we have a 2-story tiki bar that was built by the Seminole Indians from Miami that's outside and upstairs. So you're able to get a glass of wine here downstairs, get a beer, take it upstairs, and enjoy it and watch the scenery as it goes by.
That sounds
It is
fabulous.
a really great place, and it's very relaxing, like you said. And I have seen some of the people coming in and sampling, and the faces, of delight that they make. Last time I was here, I was watching them, and then sampling the hot sauces too is quite an event.
Hey, Sheffy, can you pan around real quick and show the rest of the store? Because you showed it earlier in the green room. It's so neat. Look at this, you guys. I said this is where I'm going to go when the zombie apocalypse hits.
Amanda and just stuck behind the counter.
What a cute place. Oh, how fun is that?
There's a living room in the back. And then
Oh, look I can tell it's windy out. Look at the palm trees. I love how you guys painted the floor blue. How cute is that?
well, it's green. May not
Or
look
green, blue, green. Okay, well then that's my eyeballs. It's like a pool, like a nice green pool, green, blue pool. How beautiful. Let me
The
guess.
floor gives you an impression that you're walking on water when you first come in. It's got a lot of imperfections that we put into the floor to give it a feel of depth, a feel of maybe movement in the water. Our whole exterior of the property is done up like you would see in the Florida Keys or in the Caribbean. We're very highly landscaped with a lot of tropical foliage, hibiscus, crotons, gingers, heliconias, white bird of paradise. We have multiple beaches on our property. One is actually shaped like a footprint, it's a bare footprint. We call that Barefoot Beach. We have another beach that we call The Beach outside where customers can come and get a slice of pie, a glass of wine, or a handcrafted beer, go out and relax, sit in our Adirondack chairs out front. We have 2 other beaches in the back of our store. So it's just a very peaceful and very relaxing environment here.
It comes across so well, that floor, by the way. It does look so peaceful. What town are you in again?
We're in Cocoa Village, Florida, which is we're east of Orlando. We are west of Cocoa Beach itself, and we're just southwest of where the space shuttle used to take off, where NASA Kennedy Space Center is.
That is awesome.
He's a SpaceX now, which is, what is it, Elon Musk, his name? That guy? Tesla guy?
The Tesla guy is Elon Musk, yeah.
But basically what we are is we're a destination location. We are in the process of looking at expanding our operation and looking at another location that would be even more beneficial to us and to the tourism industry here in Florida, which would be over in the Cocoa Beach, Port Canaveral area.
You seem like more than just selling. You're educating people about Florida and about the products. Because, I mean, your base of restaurants and all the other places you sell to must provide a good income, and you could have just done with that. But, you feel like you're out here trying to promote Florida, trying to promote key limes. You're doing more than just being an entrepreneur. You seem like you really enjoy Florida and the products.
Absolutely. I'm multi-generation Floridian. I'm a cracker through and through.
And cracker has a different type of terminology, because when I saw a cracker restaurant, I went, what? Up north, cracker means something. The cracker is a bullwhip that they use to drive the cattle with.
Okay, I'm waiting to see what people say in the audience too. We've got some good comments too, you guys. Nazim says he's starting to miss Florida. Jamal says he likes Florida style and gastronomy, except ice cube and white wine. How is that bad? Because that's how I drink mine. Kim, Nazim wants to know. Here's a loaded question for you, Louie. Are you a UM fan or a Seminoles fan?
Well, interestingly enough, we sell 500 different hot sauces, grilling sauces, and marinades, some of which happen to be branded with the UF and FSU brand, and we also have University in Miami. So we have a lot of folks come into our store that may have a license plate on the front of their car that says how provided, and they'll have UF and FSU. I've hedged around your question. But if I were to choose, Gator can eat a Seminole.
I love that one.
Well, you said you're all Florida, so your store really is all Florida for that. Kim's saying she loves that pelican poop. Sounds like a great souvenir to bring home to friends. So Kim Armstrong's in the audience. Michael Thomas agrees. Yeah, Jamal's here. Dave says he's taking a break from music history for some key lime pie. So everybody is just loving what you're talking about.
I know. It's a wonderful thing.
Well, since we're talking about key lime pie, let me get Amanda. Amanda McKinney is our manager here in the store to come over, give Chef some samples. What we'll do is we'll sample some of our key lime pie. We'll sample some of our different spices, hot sauces, barbecue sauces, and some of our tropical fruit wines. If that's okay with you.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm going to start crying. I'm hungry.
Chef can taste that for you.
Yeah.
You can live vicariously through his taste.
Well, she's tortured me on numerous.
Yeah, this is definitely payback time for sure.
We'll let Amanda come in.
Can't wait. Kim, by the way, Kim Armstrong says she is a Cracker native Floridian as well. So.
And I'd like to introduce Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I hear you have fuzzy boots on. Can I see those, please? Did you?
It was very cold this morning.
Well,
I love
Mia does what's on the bottom, because on Google Hangouts we never see anything of people, so we have to stand up and show what we're wearing below just to prove too that we have legs half the time.
I snuck that on you. Ooh, it looks like you have some treats for Chefy there.
We have some treats.
Wow.
Obviously, we're going to start off with our key lime pie.
Mm. And I told them
And
not
it's
to
yellow.
bring me full-size samples, because so we're doing little ones, because I'm big enough as it is, and I just keep. They sent me home with a full pie last time.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Hold it a little closer. Let me see the color. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. That just look at that. Damn.
And I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions, is everybody think lime pie's got to be green, but it's not. Key lime is more of a little bit of a yellow.
And that looks like the color that's behind you, Amanda.
If you see green, you need to run.
Really? Because it looks like the color that's on the wall right behind you, right? That sort of lighter.
Well, that's more of a yellow. It's not coming through as much.
Okay, gotcha.
That was excellent.
I'm having color troubles today. What else you have? How was that? Was it good? Like a little tangy?
That was had a nice tang of that lime to it, just enough sweetness to balance it, and just really leaves you wanting more. And the graham cracker was wonderful.
Oh, now I can see it.
Vita wines here, all made here in Florida. If you want to grab that first one right there. I'm an overpour. This first wine is from Florida Orange Grove Winery. They're located in St. Pete. It's a white sangria. It's a mixture of pineapple, passion fruit, watermelon, key lime, and mango juice. Every single good tastes a different fruit.
Now this, you're hitting home with Mia. She loves her wine. Mama loves her wine.
Hold on, let me just.
I love it.
That's right, and I don't care if it's 9:17 in the morning. I'd be drinking it if I were there. I'm 2 hours behind you guys. How is that, Chefy?
It tastes like fruit.
It's fruit. It's like forget the high C and the oh my God, and the Kool-Aid. This
wine here is very different. There's no grape base in their wine at all. They actually make their wine just using fruit juice.
Wow.
All these different flavors.
What's the buzz factor in it?
I believe it's 10%.
There you go. A little bang for your buck. Is that a little party in your mouth, Chefy?
Wow. That was really good. I'm not as big of a wine drinker. This would probably make me more of a wine drinker.
I tell people all the time that don't drink wine and come to our store, I can turn you into a wine drinker. Now the second wine is their key lime wine. It's called Key Limon. It's from the same winery. Once again, there's no grape base in it. It's just fruit juice, so it's made all from the juice of a key lime. It's very tarty at first. Finishes off dry, but not overly dry, where all the moisture gets sucked out of your face.
I like that.
Oh my God. Very lime. Wonderful.
Wow.
I want to throw a little vodka into this one. I don't know how that would work.
That would be a good one to turn into a spritzer.
Look at Chefy getting all edgy.
A slushy. That would be
a wine sickle.
A wine slushy. Great
idea.
idea.
Pouch over here? Yeah. The key lime pouch. And what's even better is this winery makes their 4 best sellers in these nice little neat pouches that we have for you to take to the beach.
Wow.
Oh, booze to go-go.
Yeah, they're adult Capri Suns.
They are adult Capri Suns.
Have you froze those?
Have you? No.
That would be
No,
good.
because you just drink it way too fast before it could freeze.
Yeah,
That
I can see that.
Oh,
Now this
wow.
third wine is also another key lime wine. It's from Keel and Curly. They're located in Plant City. This is a grape-based wine with a key lime infusion. This is a 12% wine. The best way to describe it is like a non-carbonated Sprite.
You know,
Oh,
it does
that looks
taste.
good.
It does. I was wondering what that flavor was, and when you said
Yeah.
Sprite, exactly.
How fun. So I love this. It's refreshing just like your dessert. So it's not just this regular wine, which Kim's loving it. She's all excited. She has a wine. She doesn't have much of a sweet tooth. She has a wine tooth.
I know. Lisa should be here for that. I'm definitely going to have to bring back some bottles for her. She's on a white wine kick, so this is even better.
I don't know what my excuse is.
Is also a key lime wine. It is from Mariel Winery. They are located in Clearwater. And once again, it's grape-based with a key lime infusion, except this one's a little more subtle. It's a lot lighter. It's more of your Sunday by the pool wine.
Mm.
Very good. They're all very good. I'm going to have to say my favorite was the first one. That
The white sangria.
Yeah,
That's the
because you've got
hurricane size.
so many different flavors, and they're all excellent, though. And I could see drinking them way too much if they were running. So it's probably a good thing.
Getting in trouble for that. And then we'll get some links from you all because it looks like everybody wants to see some links to these wines as well. So some links. Can we buy those online, by the way?
At the moment, we're not shipping. Price of shipping is just way too high for our
Okay.
customers.
So we need to get there. is what
Yeah, we're in the middle of trying to down the price so we can start shipping our products.
Now, do they sell outside of Florida at all, or are these
No.
pretty much just all Florida wines?
Yeah, I know Mariel on their bottle, they do not sell anywhere outside of Florida.
Very good.
I don't know.
Here we have our key lime yogurt covered pretzels. It's a little bit of heaven on a pretzel.
Ooh.
The best way to describe these is they taste like Fruit Loops.
I'm gonna bite the bullet on the gluten since I'm not celiac. I'm just gluten free, but I will.
Take one for the team, Chef.
Fruit Loops. Oh my God!
It really does.
Is that the coating?
Yes.
It's really doing it.
And that's yogurt coating, you said?
Yogurt coated.
Key lime yogurt covered.
Wow. Oh my God.
Any more samples?
We're doing good. We don't have to do too more. Well,
Oh, I got a whole platter for
well,
you.
then we will. I don't.
Don't turn it down, Chef.
I'm not turning it down. Oh, now we got the spices.
Now it's a
We're
party.
going to start off sweet. I do have an apple butter made from Nana's Pantry out of Orlando.
Oh, and I love apple.
Okay.
I love apple butter. That's one of the things I miss more about the South. Coming here was that they didn't have apple butter up north when I first moved here as readily.
You have made apple butter.
Now this is a local.
This is a local apple butter. It's made out of Orlando. Everybody that comes from up north and comes to visit us, they fall in love with it.
That is so much better, and I won't say the name of Musselman's, but I mean, I'm sorry. It's so much better. The other one.
This here is also made by Nana's Pantry in Orlando, and it is a carrot cake jam.
Oh, carrot cake jam, really?
Wow.
Oh, stop.
It tastes just like carrot cake. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, do you have any of the packaging we could see, too? I'd love to see some of them.
Oh yeah, Steph, if you want to come and model the apple butter and the carrot cake jam as I talk about them.
Oh, yeah, you say model it. Just.
This is the carrot cake apple butter. Zoom it in.
Look how cute those are. Oh, neat. Oh, that looks so good. What great color. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
And here we have some sea grape honey. It's made in Edgewater. Stephanie's going to come over here and model the bottle.
Now, when you say sea grape, what do you mean?
Sea grape, the grapes that are formed along the beach on the trees.
Okay.
Thank you. That was cute.
Now, I'm not a big honey person, but I would eat this every day.
Very distinct flavor. Now, since I've been in Florida, I have tried some of the lime honeys and the orange honeys, and they're just raw.
They're overpowering.
Yeah,
And
they are.
They're really good, though.
Mhm.
But it's that. There's nothing like that.
Now, this is, it's nice. It's not too powerful. It's not super sweet. It is sweet, but I mean, it's not like killing you sweet. And you taste the subtle flavor in the background.
Oh,
Wow.
fun. Would you use that for cooking or just more on toast, or what would you use that on?
I would pretty much use it on anything. It would make a good glaze for an angel food cake.
That's what I was thinking.
Girl.
I'm all for the angel food cake.
That and the jelly that you shared, I was thinking that might be good on like a
The
pound
carrot cake jam?
Yeah.
I was thinking about melting it down and...
You know, they would make wonderful glazes too. Like sometimes I'll use a jam and heat it up, and then I brush it on things.
Like a pork loin.
Yeah, pork loin, or even like a cake of some kind, or a cheesecake topping. You know, I use different things to cut the glazing, or if I'm putting fresh fruit on, glaze the fruit with it. So that would add another layer of complexity to it. Pretty cool.
Great ideas, you guys. I'm starving.
Okay.
Here we have a barbecue sauce from That's Nice. They are out of St. Augustine. It's made with a daddle pepper, and a daddle pepper is a little more sweeter. It does have a kick at the end, but not too bad. This would be like perfect for grilling chicken on the grill. Can I get a That's Nice?
Now this starts to heat up, and you go, holy crap, and then all of a sudden it levels out.
And this is That's Nice, because as soon as you're done, you're like, wow, that's nice.
That's nice.
Next, we have Key West Key Lime barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
Obviously, this would be good for anything.
Oh,
Tell me about it, Chefy. Tell me.
Oh,
Speak to
this,
me.
this is doing it. This how you can drink it out of the bottle.
Right. You better put that bottle away. You're going to be like later on, this Chefy's just drinking.
That is very tasty. It's a typical barbecue place with a little hint of lime.
With a hint of lime, but not too much.
No.
Here we have our strawberry serrano hot sauce made from Fat Cat out of Orlando. This is a very different hot sauce. It's made with real Plant City strawberries and the serrano pepper, so you get that sweet heat. But this is another thing that you could use to glaze on, you know, cakes and pretty much anything. We like to drizzle it on vanilla ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an excellent idea, because I get that, the strawberry flavor hit me right away,
Mm-hmm.
and then it started to heat up a little bit. But again,
Strawberry serrano show,
That's fun.
bottle show.
You almost need like a little chaser in between to cleanse your palate. It's so
Here's my
full of
model
flavors.
Stephanie showing the Fat Cat.
Hey, girl.
Vanna White potential there.
She does.
And this here is our own brand of hot sauce. It's a Floridian red sauce. Just like a basic hot sauce, not too hot, but impeccable flavor.
This is the one I tried before, and I have not used it to make wings yet, but I can't wait to use this on my wing recipe.
It's going to happen, isn't it?
I'm actually saving it. Susan and I will be doing a show before the Super Bowl on wings, so I'm going to do the sauce for it then.
Yeah, great idea. Very fun.
And then here I have 4 different seasonings. This first one is just a Key West Key Lime seasoning. Be really good on pork, chicken, or fish, especially fish.
Mmm.
Very nice. I can see that. Very good for fish. You know, a lot of times we're looking for seasonings to put on fish, and we always never seem to find the right balance or right blend. And this tastes like it's right there.
Mm-hmm. This one here, this would be my favorite to put on a pork loin. This is a key lime seasoned salt.
I never thought I would really want pork loin this much at 9:30 in the morning. I'm telling you, girl, you're talking me into being hungry. Seriously.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that. Rubbing that into it. Oh, my God.
Oh, fun. One more. What else? Oh, 2 more. Ooh.
Pick it up. Okay. And this is a mango chipotle rub. Salmon, chicken, pork again.
So you have a little smoky flavor. Oh, ta-da!
You get that little bit of hint of mango, a little smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I could see this working very well. And the rubs are nice because sometimes you want to get away from those wet
Yes.
sauces.
And use it dry.
And a dry rub does have a nice, keeps the meat from burning as much. You know, a lot of times wet on it, you cook it too much with it, and it's kind of like blackens, especially if you're on a grill. So this would be a nice alternative. A dry rub is excellent.
Michael Thomas says you should chase it with some amaretto, by the way, Sheffy.
Amaretto, yes.
We have our Kick It Up rub. It is made with ghost pepper powder.
Oh, dear.
2 ingredients of sugar and sea salt. It has a little kick to it, but not a kick where it's going to kill you.
I think my face would be on fire.
Yeah.
And this is good on everything. Popcorn, burgers, fries. It's just, I mean, we have a girl that comes in here and puts it on her key lime pie.
Wow. When she said ghost pepper, she scared me.
Me too. I was scared for you.
But no, it wasn't really that hot.
No, it has a little kick, but the sugar and sea salt kind of level everything on out.
Excellent.
And then last but not least, I have some little lollies here for you. They're adorable. They're made from sugar. They're like little key limes.
Cute.
Stephanie's going to come over with a...
Ta-da!
Those are actually made right over the bridge in Merritt Island.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Lime is my favorite flavor. Has always been growing up. And like lime jello, when I ate jello back in the old days, way back, that was always my preferred flavor. So you're like really, it's like Christmas today for me.
And I have one more lolly. It's called alligator poo. And it is sour apple and peach.
How fun. You guys have so much fun stuff. Like a little
It's hard to remember.
I keep waiting for her to give me one that's hot, though.
Yeah. Ooh, look at your face. Is it tart?
A little bit. Not, no, yeah, a little bit.
It's a little bit, but it's more peachy.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
A hint of the sour apple, but it's a nice mixture together.
I'm getting the peach in the back, and the apple's coming up. It's hard, though, because my taste buds, after all those hot sauces, they're in a frenzy.
Well, that was a great way to finish. I love it. Yay. Let me see if there's any questions from the audience. Everybody's just loving it. Cameron says, pork loin is good at all hours of the day. Nazim says, love food and booze. We get to see super great stores and restaurants run by great folks. That's you guys. So and everybody's appreciating all your variety.
It really is. I mean, there's so many things to pick from here. And Florida stuff is just great. I'm loving Florida. You know that. I talk about it. Lisa wants me to go back up north with her for 5 weeks, and I said, "You want me to leave home?" I'm like,
"Oh, it's cool."
I said, "I don't want to leave home. I'll stay here. You go up."
I love it.
This place. All right.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your samples.
I loved everything. No, it was so good. Now, do we want to talk a little bit about the festival? Sure. So thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Amanda. You did great. Girlfriend knows her stuff, doesn't she?
So this is something that's leading up. The reason we got in contact with Lily in the store was they're having the Florida Key Lime Festival.
Actually, we're having our 4th annual Florida Key Lime Pie Festival. It's going to be held a week from this Saturday, January 17th. We're going to be at the Exploration Tower in Port Canaveral this year. Each year we've moved the festival trying to find the perfect home. And I believe that we have found the new home for the festival. Port Canaveral is one of the largest and most upcoming ports in the world. It leads right now, I believe, 2nd in the world in cruise ship passengers, just under Miami. We just had our newest cruise terminal number 1, open a week ago, which is about 500 feet from our gate number 3 of our festival. The day of our festival, there'll be 4 of our standard ships that we have here in the port, which is Disney, Royal Caribbean. Drawing a blank on the other one. We have a German ship that's coming in as a port of call that day. So as part of our festival, we're having our Miss Florida Key Lime Pie pageant. We're having our ever famous Key Lime Pie eating contest. We're having our Key Lime Chili Heads hot sauce competition. And then we're having the Best of Florida's Bartenders challenge for the best Key Lime Pie Martini and Key Lime Pie Margarita. Our event this year will be emceed by Allison Walker from Bright House Channel 13 out of Orlando, very famous news anchor, entertainment reporter here in Central Florida. We have an array of entertainment to include Rachel Lust, who's the 2014 World Champion Hula Hooper, coming from Ohio. We have Brady the Class Clown coming down from Pennsylvania. Brady's been with us since our first year. He is a chainsaw juggler, fire breather, fire spirit. Does some amazing juggling acts with fire and swords and knives. We have Dallas, the fire guy, coming out of Clearwater Beach, Florida, with his son Nick Notorious. Nick is a contortionist, escape artist, where the audience actually ties him up with a rope, chains, puts him in a straitjacket, and he escapes out of it. It's quite a show. We have Hypersona, who is the house band for the House of Blues in Margaritaville in Orlando. And we've just recently discovered a new duo, which I would consider to be the next Dixie Chicks, and the name is Diamond Dixie Band. They're two teenage girls out of Orlando, 17 and 15 years old. If you go to YouTube, it's Diamond Dixie. They're incredible. We also have a steel band performance by Biana. He plays here in our store regularly. And we have Mark Dobson, the one-man band. And he's quite a character with a drum on his back and banjo and guitar and trumpet and harmonica and whatnot.
And you're going to have a lot of restaurants set up that day, too.
We are. We're having all the major restaurants here in Brevard County. We're doing a seafood food court, which will include Dixie Crossroads, Fish Lips, Grill Seafood, Sumo Monkey, Shells of Melbourne, Rusty Seafood, and Oyster House.
And I got to go, I'm heading to Fish Lips first, just because it's Fish Lips.
And Fish Lips will also be doing our first ever libation bar this year. We'll be carrying full liquor. And we'll have 3 different tents set up with Florida beer, beer companies, handcrafted beers. We also have 2 Henry Brewing Company coming out of Plant City, Florida, which is on the west coast, and Keel and Curly Winery with our key lime wine and our newest coconut key lime wine. Steph, can you get the chef a sample of the coconut key lime pie? It's in the back corner. It's incredible. They've just produced that for us in the last couple of weeks.
Here we go.
Sample of our shirt.
Oh, cute. That is so cute. I love it. Chefy, you got to put that on.
So we're excited. This is our 4th annual event. We're expecting between 7,500 and 10,000 people, provided we have good weather. We did get a low report today. We might have a cold nip come in. Coconut key lime wine.
But so it sounds like you got it all hooked up for this year, and this is the 4th one. And everything comes with its own set of trials and experimentation, and as this gets bigger and bigger every year. But it looks like you got a good spot for this. I was looking at the design of this Port Canaveral site, and it's just really set up perfectly for it. Lots of parking, and it'll be a nice day all along with everything.
We hope so. With the amount of cruise ships that are coming in and the one protocol ship from Germany, I think that's going to bring us a couple thousand people.
So they'll be coming in too. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't even realize that. And it starts at 10 a.m.
It starts at 10 a.m. It goes until 6 p.m. It's a Saturday, January 17th.
Yep, next Saturday.
Best thing to do is go on Facebook, look for Florida Key Lime Pie Festival, or go to our festival website, which is www.floridakeylimepiefestival.com.
And I actually found out about it through Living Social.
Nice. We do have a program with Living Social, Groupon, and Deal Chicken, all of which has been very successful this year.
Very cool.
That's smart.
So I'm looking forward to it, and I'll be there for that. And I would like to see now, is the hula hooper, is she underage?
No.
Because she should judge the martini contest. And then
Actually, we found Rachel sometime back via social media when she was first being discovered on the Queen Latifah show.
Wow.
We booked her back then. Now she's booked basically every weekend across the country. Incredible act. If you get a chance, go to rachellust.com or YouTube for Rachel Lust, L-U-S-T.
R-S-H-A-E-L.
Great.
I'm
I'm posting all those links on our event link here too. So, wow, this is great. Well, Chef, that's going to be so fun.
It is, and I'm probably going to be doing it on the road from there, so we'll be able to view it on one of my Florida travels. So
And everybody that's here gets invited to it too. So look for an invite from Chef for that. Yay.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. This has been a wonderful tour of your store. I got to taste so many delicious things, all Florida, and I'm excited about the festival. And we'll be coming to you. Actually, we're doing one Saturday from Doe in Tampa.
Killing me.
Real soon.
Yeah, two in a row in a week, Chefy. I'm crying already.
All right, Mia. Thanks a lot, and
Thank you, Mia.
Thank you.
see you soon. Bye bye.
Thanks, Chef.